Don't forget about our 5,000 subscriber giveaway. Here is a brand new, never used, in the box, double-din car stereo with GPS, subwoofer outputs, and even a rear backup camera. Comes with everything, free of charge to you. All you have to do is hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, take a screenshot of it or a picture if you're using your TV, and send it over to _Gotti's Garage on Instagram. And then at 5,000 subscribers, one of you lucky ones will be chosen at random, and then you get to enjoy a brand new double-din car radio from Gotti's Garage. So enjoy the rest of this video. Don't forget to subscribe. What's going on, everybody? So in this video, just like the title states, I'm going to show you how to install the Phoenix PX6 Tesla style radio. So you can get this on phoenixautomotive.com. I believe it's like $800 maybe. I don't know. I think I got it on sale though. I can't remember. The one problem so far, now I've opened it and looked at it, but I haven't installed it or used it. But the number one problem is that it took about 3 weeks for me to get it. So you're spending, almost $1,000 and only getting it after you forgot every detail about it already. You probably spontaneously bought it, but yeah. Anyways, so here's the radio. It comes in a regular generic box, and then it comes in this box. Probably to, not allow anybody to know what it really is. So it has this cool little opening ordeal thing. And then it's also wrapped in plastic, but like I said, I already have opened it because I wanted to check it out. So that's the screen. That's the wiring harness. Now I'm showing you in a 2017 Ram 1500. So the first thing on the Ram anyways, is you got these little T10 or T15 little bolts up top of here. So we're gonna go ahead and pull those out.
298 frozen patties later.
So then after that is taken off, and you just yank that off. So once that's yanked off, you're gonna have a ton of wiring back here. And you're just gonna have to start unplugging everything, but kind of remember where everything goes. So like this is the heat controls, this is for the buttons down in the bottom. I'm gonna take this entire thing off because we are going to need to take this little back cover thing off. I'll go ahead and get on doing that. Just be very careful, don't break any clips or anything, because then it'll be a nightmare, because then things are gonna rattle and not snap into place good, and so on. Hey, by the way, here's a great time to hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, get this video out there, and yeah, help my channel out, because I plan on doing some really cool stuff. I've done a lot of cool stuff to my truck, and there's many more things to come, so subscribe. All right, look at that disaster right there. So this is what the back of the bezel looks like. I have this aftermarket switch right here for the Ram stability control bypass harness. If you guys are interested in that, or anything cool like a Gotti's Garage knife or Gotti's Garage merch or anything for the family. It's almost Christmas. Buy something. Go to www.gottisgarage1.com. But for now, we gotta take all these little screws off one by one and not lose them. So let's get back to you when this is done.
1 minute 37 seconds later.
All right, after 4,000 screws, we are officially done. So here's the piece that comes out, which is, if you haven't noticed, roughly the size of the screen radio, or the radio, the new one. So the next is taking the actual screen out. So that, I am pretty sure, is 4 8mm bolts. But 4 8mm bolts, take that off, then you're gonna have some connectors on the back of your radio as well. Make sure you're careful again. Don't break off those little like clip things. You don't want to break those. That just blows my mind. How's that rusty? Like, what the hell? Why would they even put that back there? That makes me mad. But anyways, radio's out. There were 7mm in the Ram, so just keep that in mind. And there's a lot of little tiny, there's something rattling in there. Somebody drew on the back of this. But a lot of little tiny clips on here that kind of suck. So as far as I know, actually, I think I have that one sold. But yeah. So now it's the fun part. We have to put that big radio in here. So I'm going to see if I can set you guys up on maybe the dash somewhere so you guys can see what's going on. I'll put it in like super wide angle. And then we can figure this all out together. Here is your bezel. Now let's pull out this radio. here's the radio. Looks nice, right? Yeah, it does. All right. And then, let's see. This just lays down like such. I left the screen protector on the screen. Just don't put too much pressure on there. And then it looks like everything lines up except for one. Here, I'll show you really quick. One bolt right there. There is no hole for that. Weird. All right, so let's go ahead and throw in all the screws. All right, after one screw less than 4,000 screws later, we got all the screws into all the screw holes. So this looks sick though, doesn't it? Like, I feel like I'm not in such a peasant truck anymore. Like, maybe I don't need to upgrade. Like, maybe I'll have this truck forever. That looks sick. All right, so now we got to figure out this, connecting to this to make this work so it wasn't a giant waste of time. So let me figure that out with all of that, and I'll get back to you guys. But so far, this looks amazing. So this big clip for sure goes to your big clip for your radio. And then it looks like you have all these other ones. So this is like CDR. Not sure what CDR means. AUXR. AUXL. You got a bunch of different little things I got to figure out as we go. So when I figure those out, I will let you guys know. But the first things first is probably to get this thing powered on. So that way I can know for sure what is working and what is not working. Because then we also have this, which is obviously an antenna. And it goes to the probably like one of these, whatever the antenna is for the truck. And I'm going to guess it's that one because that's an aux cord right there. But then you have all of this stuff. RCA and auxiliaries and reversing power supply. And then you got your subwoofer hookups, which is one of the main reasons why I did this, because I want a system in my truck. So that's kind of cool. Also, this looks like a lot of wiring, and it may be overwhelming, but it's just wiring, and you guys can do anything. If I can do it, you can literally do this, and I'm not even exaggerating, because I just tackle everything, and if I can't do it, then I don't do it. Like, I don't finish it. No, I'm just kidding. I try to finish it, or I look for help, but all it is wires. It looks hard, but they only have a place to go. You know, there's only so many holes to insert these prongs. Oh, there's more in the bag. Oh, what is all this? CAN bus. Oh no, I gotta figure all this out. I don't think they came with instructions either. I'll double check the box, but I'm pretty sure this radio didn't come with instructions, so I'll try to figure it out for you guys, because that's probably why you're watching this video. Well, after some time and trying to figure some stuff out, so mine actually had a couple pins pulled out a little bit, which is weird because there's no like tension on this. It's actually being held up right now by the climate control, you know, harnesses things. But anyways, it was pretty actually simple. I still have a few more things to plug in, but right here is obviously the antenna. This was tough to plug in, and the black plug was actually tough to plug in as well. But once we got it plugged in, everything is fine. Now you have some RCA cables, and they are labeled as well. You got auxiliary R, auxiliary L, and on this side you have auxiliary R and auxiliary L. You have these things. Not quite sure what they're for. I think maybe they're for another camera, because it says reversing power supply. So I'm not too sure. This is for the CAN bus system, so it tricks it. These are for CD, L, and R. Not too sure what those are for. And then I'm pretty sure this is the backup camera. I got to test a lot of this stuff out yet. Also, there's two USB ones. So each little plug has their own plug-in. They're all different sizes. As of right now, they're all they all have their own sizes, and you just plug them in and figure out what plugs to what. And it's kind of a wiring clusterfuck right here, but anyways, back to what I was saying. You have this USB one, right? So it plugs in, where is it at? This one right here. So it's this white one down here in the corner. it plugs in, and you have a USB that goes to this thing. So whatever this thing, I think this is your backup camera, and it has like a micro USB, like those old, you know, charging cables. It has one of those, and that plugs in into the USB. Then you have another USB, which I ran actually down here, and it came down here to my floorboard. And I'm gonna go ahead and tie that up. So next video, when you guys see what I do next to this radio, because there's a way to improve it, I'll be able to do that. But let's just turn the truck on for right now. I know it kind of looks goofy sitting down like this. I should just start it and kind of warm up a little bit. So there we go. We have the radio on.
X band, K band, KA band, laser.
Let's see. Let's turn the heat up. Oh, I don't know how. I don't exactly know what I'm doing right now, so shush. Oh, here we go. Turn it up because it is cold. My feet are cold. There we go. That's pretty cool. So I'm gonna get this all put back together. I know it was really rough. Let me shut this off. Oh, it's one thing that's kind of weird is the radio shuts off right away when you shut the key off. Normally it stays on. Huh. Interesting. I knew there was gonna be some features that were just a little bit different, but okay, let me see if I can't figure that one out either. But oh, this thing fell off. See, I don't really know what this is though. And it doesn't really fit into anywhere, so I don't know. I'm gonna mess with this a little bit more to see what else I can figure out. I'm sorry about the wiring. It's just I don't really know how I could record this. But all I need to tell you is everything plugs in somewhere. So just take your time, be easy with it, and you guys will get it figured out, I promise. Hey guys, so it's the next day. Radio is installed. It just got really dark last night, so I finished up. But the install process is actually pretty straightforward without instructions. And like I said, the wiring looks complicated, but it's very easy. Everything works. I'm gonna turn the key over, and then I'm gonna skip ahead because my radar detector is gonna go off.
X band.
All right, so as you can see, it is hooked up to the internet. We're on my YouTube page right now, so you might as well and hit that little subscribe button that is right there. And you know how YouTube, so there's a notification up here, like when you get on YouTube and they just hit 1 trillion views. Well, check this out. We contributed to 1.018 million views. Look at that. So thank you guys for watching. Hit that subscribe button. Here's YouTube. The radio works and it's connected to my Wi-Fi, which is in that room right there in the house. My hotspot works really good, as well as the Bluetooth. So the install is very easy. Every single clip had its own home place, so you can't mess it up. Just don't jam it in there. If it doesn't slide in very easily, then don't do it. Now in the back, when I was having trouble with the little blue one, it was like somewhere in this area. I had trouble with the little blue one. It was like a coax thing. I thought it was for the yellow one that's coming from the truck. And I will actually like put a clip from earlier down showing what exactly I'm talking about. But the little yellow push clip thing, it didn't have, you know, I just had a center knob. It's round, whatever. That was actually for the Sirius XM radio or whatever it's called. And this radio doesn't support that, so that's why there wasn't a place for it. That was actually for the GPS. And the GPS antenna is right up here. And that allows you to... This is the here one, so it doesn't use... well, it uses internet, but it also doesn't have to use internet. So skip. And it shows exactly where we are. There we go. So there I am. There we are. So I think that is really cool. But anyways, I hope you guys liked this video. And I wish I could... So in the next video, I'm going to show you my impressions on the radio, what I like about it, what I think could improve and I don't like. And then we're going to do some cool little things to it. We're going to customize it. And then yeah, I hope you guys liked that video. If you guys have any questions, if you buy this radio or you want to know where to buy it, I'll put a link in the description. But yeah, you want to know any information about it, or if you're starting to set it up and you're confused on something, go down in the comments below, ask me a little question, and I'll respond to you. I respond to everybody, dumb or not. I don't think questions are dumb. I do think you can be ignorant, so try not to do that, because I will just respond back to you. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being part of the 1 million views that I currently have. And let's keep it growing. Let's keep the subscriber growing and the likes on every single video, because it pays for things like this. And this thing is awesome. I love it. It's like a whole new truck. I was driving around all night last night after I installed it. And it makes me, I was thinking about trading my truck in for a newer model, but I really like it now. And I think I'm just going to save the money and keep my truck. Yeah. Who wants to see a burnout video? Hit that like button.